Let's check in now with Rich Prickett. He's in Sky 5. It seems like there are fire pockets everywhere, Rich.
Yeah, there certainly is. And this is just showing how devastating this fire is right now in the Camarillo Heights area. This is very reminiscent of the Thomas fire that we saw many years ago, where an entire neighborhood was lost. And you can see the multiple homes, large homes, up here in Camarillo Heights that are now completely lost. And another one here that is just now starting to catch fire or continuing to burn here. Many of these homes will be a complete loss. It's really not in an area that firefighters have access to at this point. And right now the priority is to get people out of this area, get them evacuated, make sure that people aren't in these homes that are burning. We're going to widen out here and kind of give you an idea of what this area would look like without all this smoke. You can see how many homes, the way that the hills are, the roads, the access in and out of this area. It's just north of Las Posas Road. This is around Mission and Loop. We'll go back to the live shot, and it's devastating. Many homes here, nearly an entire community of homes that is now on fire. It's difficult to see exactly how many homes, but I'm counting at least a dozen homes that are here. Still some arcing power lines that are here in the area that could just agitate what is already just a tough situation here in Camarillo and the Somas area. More and more structures as we pan through here. It's just devastating. Many people are going to lose their homes here. It's continuing to burn at a fast rate with these winds that are howling from the north and pushing it southwest, a little closer towards Sterling Hills and the Spanish Hills area. If it hasn't made it there already, we'll try and look in that area when we can. But here's another group of homes, and it's just an entire neighborhood. Look at that. Oh, nearly every house in this community is now burning or is completely lost. And it's awful to see. You hope that everybody was able to make it out of here. There's cars that are burning in here. It's terrible. And again, we just hope that everybody is still able to get out of here. There were some people that were calling into the fire department saying that they were trapped in their car. They had no access to get out. And we did take a look at the closure there, not allowing traffic to go up into the hills. They are allowing people to come down, of course, because they want to get as many people off of the hills. And it's just, as we continue to move to the west here, it's just one neighborhood after the other that has homes that are burning.
And you know what's so frustrating, Rich? You did say, it is devastating, and hope that everyone got out of there safely, for sure. A lot of this, and now we're seeing the firefighters. I feel like this is the first time we've actually seen firefighters on the ground since we've been covering this. We jumped on here 2 hours ago. So to their credit, there are so many fires happening in the surrounding areas, and also some of that topography initially was like a tough area for them to get into. But Sky 5's signal is very spotty today, mainly also too maybe with the winds and the smoke affecting that. But as Rich Prickett mentioned, like home after home in that neighborhood devastated, destroyed. Hopefully everyone's out of there. But typically, sometimes that is something happens there with embers, right?
Yeah.
So like one home can catch on fire and then the wind can pick it up and just pop it along. But just so sad to see, and
you're looking just literally all of those homes that we just saw that were engulfed. That is result of embers. That's it. Period. Yeah. Those houses.
They've all done a good job of brush clearance.
They, of course, and they're on concrete. So some of that concrete slabs, maybe a half of an acre. Some of those properties, they're quite large, And that does not stop those embers or that flammage from continuing to make its way into some of those eaves. That's why, again, that's important too, is to really clean the gutters around your home, up on the roofs, the eaves that are in your house during, the entire year. We get winds and we get rain and we get a lot of things going on, and some stuff that you don't even know that's stuck up in your gutters or your eaves. And it's important to take a look around your home a couple times a year and clean things out so that this doesn't happen. But this is almost impossible to stop what we're taking a look at. Again, this is just heartbreaking. It's embers that are flying, and we've heard from fire authorities during the morning, some of these embers can fly through the atmosphere anywhere from a mile to up to 3 miles in distance. So that happens with the winds, and these winds are not calming down. They are ferocious, gusts of up to 65, 67, 68 miles per hour. And you can see the smoke. It's just horizontal.
It's not even going up. It's
No.
just and look at those palm trees.
Yeah, it's laying flat. Those palms are so strong, and you could see them just swaying so viciously. And there you go. That's the result of the embers. They just move around and they get caught in an eave, in a gutter. And that, unfortunately, is the end of that for some of these structures. And firefighters are doing their very, very best. And you could see some of the engines on the streets. But again, this is about also saving your life and saving lives in general. So we cannot have our firefighters putting themselves in danger either.
And you see, look at that home right there. I mean, it is completely
Total
burned
loss.
to the ground, total loss. And we got a problem now here in California with home insurance. In some of these areas, I mean, some insurance companies are leaving California. They're refusing to give people policies because of what they see going on in situations like this. So you got to wonder. I mean, these folks, maybe they'll be able to rebuild, but are they going to be able to insure the property if they do rebuild?
Yeah, and some of these properties that we're trying to insure, they're not even in fire-prone areas. I mean, my parents live in Encino, and there's no wildfires that happen near Ventura Boulevard in the White Oak area, but they cannot get fire insurance. They are not covered right now. It's almost impossible to get that coverage.
It's so sad to see this. It's just devastating. And I think our understanding was that they closed off some of those roads once the fires happened up there. So I'm assuming a lot of residents weren't able to go back to their home. Hopefully neighbors were able to go into the different homes. That's the importance, I think, too, in terms of earthquakes and fires, is to know your neighbors.
Yes.
And so if you are away, that you can call your neighbor and say, hey, the hidden key is blah, blah, blah. Or give them a key, or just so they can go in and either help with an elderly person or possibly the animals that are in the home.
But I must say again, this situation is a unicorn.
Yes.
We're looking at winds again, gusting up to almost hurricane strength winds.
Yeah.
And you don't want to call your neighbors to say, hey, can you go get this for me? Because you don't want to put them in danger.
Yeah.
These winds are shifting. Things are happening so rapidly. It's just dangerous. It's too dangerous.
All right, now at 1 o'clock, breaking news. As you've been watching, powerful winds are whipping up 2 wildfires. The mountain fire in Moore Park is forcing mandatory evacuations, while the Broad Fire in Malibu has burned at least 1 home. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Thanks for joining us. At this hour, we are waiting for Vice President Kamala Harris to deliver her concession speech any minute now. When that starts, we will bring that to you live.
Until then, we are continuing to follow this breaking news here locally of the 2 brush fires that are burning. We have live team coverage on the dangerous conditions. First, let's go to Kimberly Chang. She is live on the ground in Moore Park. Kimberly.
Glenn, Lou, hi. We're still near the intersection of Balcom Canyon Road and Old Balcom Canyon, and we were driving up here. You could see the smoke right back here. And again, the thing about this wildfire is that at any moment the wind can shift, and then that fire just looks like it's coming right at you, and it's just very unpredictable. Now, we came across Romy, who lives just up the road here, and he was evacuating from this area. Romy, what made you say, I need to get out of here right now?
Yeah, well, I got a text notification from the county to evacuate, so that's why I'm doing it right now.
So as soon as you got that text notification, you said, I'm out of here. What did you grab?
Oh, I grabbed my 2 pets, my 2 dogs, Nico and Milo. Yeah, and just, a few personal belongings, just to make sure that Yeah, I mean, I just don't have any time, so I just have to pick whatever I can.
As fast as you can.
Yeah.
So as far as you know, everybody is okay in your neighborhood?
Yep, so far, yes. Yeah, there's a number of ranches in there, and so they are evacuating all their horses right now. As you can see, yeah, there's a number of cars that are pulling out.
We just saw 2 trailers rushing in there. So from what you're saying, your neighbors are still there trying to get their horses out.
Yep, that's correct.
And how dangerous is that situation when you were leaving? When we were up there, we saw the wind shift and that smoke and flames were coming close to us.
Right.
Was that the same situation when you were leaving?
Yes, yeah. So earlier today, it looks like it was going west, but then all of a sudden, it started going southwest and then more towards us, north. And so, yeah, I said, we got to get out over here.
Like right now, we can feel it. It's that unpredictability. Is that kind of the scariest thing about this situation?
Yes, yeah, it is. Yeah.
How many of your neighbors are still over there?
I'm not really sure. I know there's probably two. Yeah, there's 2 homes right next to me.
And how many horses do you believe that are still there and need to be rescued?
Gosh, I really don't know. Maybe 10, 15, but I know most of them are probably out already.
Just in your area.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Romy, thanks for taking the time to talk with us. I hear your dogs barking. I think they're scared and want to get out of here. Be safe. So as we were talking to Romy, you saw those 2 horse trailers just rushing back up there. Well, that's the area where we had to leave earlier because the wind really pushed that smoke and that fire towards us, and we did hear horses screaming in that area, and we saw a group of people, residents, just still trying to work on getting those animals out of here. We're gonna try to make our way up there, and we will send it back to you for now, and I'll come back just as soon as we see anything.
All right, Kimberly, thank you.
All right, let's check in with Omar Lewis. He is also there on the ground in Moore Park. Omar?
Glenn, Lou, we know that this fire has burned more than 1,500 acres at this point since it first began just before 9 o'clock this morning. Going to step out of the way. We are just about a half a mile down the road from where this fire first originated. And earlier you could see large plumes of black smoke in this area. That has since died down, and that structure that we were concerned about here is still here. We can take you to Sky 5 as well and show you those pictures, as we just saw moments ago dozens of homes burned down. We've seen several homes burned down from the sky, and this fire has even crossed Highway 118, now again impacting the Camarillo Heights area. Evacuation orders are in effect for this area. Residents being urged to grab their possessions and get out as quickly as possible. We do know that several individuals have been injured and transported to local hospitals. Again, numerous structures have been burned down as well, and several others are threatened at this point by this wildfire. And due to the extreme wind conditions, we know that fixed-wing aircraft are unable to fly at this time, which is making this situation even harder for our firefighters who are working diligently right now to try to get a grasp on this. We also know that firefighters from the Los Angeles Fire Department have been dispatched here. Their strike team is on the way trying to help out as well. So you have crews from all around this area trying to get a handle on this situation. Here where we are located along Stockton Road, we've seen several of those folks trying to evacuate out, and then some folks with horse carriers trying to make their way in to gather all of those horses that are still out and about in this area with those ranches here as well. So that is currently what we're looking at here. Things have died down just a bit from where we're looking right now. We were very concerned about an hour ago that this home here would actually burned down. However, that has not happened here, which is the good news for now from where we're located, and things have seemed to die down at least quite a bit. Those wind speeds, however, still picking up here in this area, as we heard from Kai Goldberg telling us about these weather conditions that we're seeing here. The wind speeds still a major problem, and it will remain that way, as we've heard, at least until tomorrow, if not Friday. But that is the latest for now here live from SOMAS. We'll send it back to you in the studio.